Hi, everyone. So, I am doing a virtual open house basically tonight. And I just wanted to check in here and show you 76 Valley View Road in Reed Point. Reed Point is about an hour and a half away from Bozeman. Bozeman's to the west, and it's about an hour or so away from Billings to the east. So you're kind of dead set in between, and just a great little house. It's not little, it's a 3,100 square foot house, finished both levels. And we're gonna go inside and we're gonna take a look at this house. So first of all, though, we're going to start outside and we're going to take a look outside. And if you have any questions along the way, you can sure feel free to call me, text me, email me, or even put a little question in the comments. Okay, so this house, like I said, is just outside of Reed Point. It's to the west of Reed Point by, I don't know, maybe a mile. It's out of town. It's 1.5 acres out here. There is a shop that's included on this, and we'll go in there. It's a 26 by 36 shop, and then a 3-car garage, and then a home upstairs, and then basement. Both are fully finished. So as we walk around, we'll just go on the outside first. There is beautiful green grass, lawn, all underground sprinklers. As you can see, downspouts directed away from the foundation. Gas hookup out here. And then you can see the whole backyard. Like I said, it is an 1.5 acres. And we'll go out the back door as well so that you can see the back door. And we'll go around to the other side. So, little storm brewing, it looks like, but it's a beautiful property. Not a lot out here on this road, so you're pretty, I think there's like, I don't know, a couple neighbors out here. It's pretty quiet on the road, going past your house. 3-car garage, like I said. This is set up a little bit different, where you have the 2-car garage that's attached to the house, and then the 3rd stall. You can get through the door and park something in there, or there's also a man door right here. And like I said, we'll explore all of that later. First, we're going to go into the house and see all that. But on this side, you can see the man door coming out of that 3rd stall. And then just this side of the house, the back patio, large back patio. It's very quiet back here. Nice green lawn. Gate to get in with a riding lawnmower. And then your metal garage, which also has a gas gate to it. Front on the front door. Again, this is 76 Valley View Road in Reed Point. Once we get in, this house was built in 2006, has had one owner. The owner is the builder, and he is actually a contractor. So it's very sound work, very good work. You have tile as you come in for your entryway. And then you have nice large windows looking out. The river is just beyond here. You walk around to the dining room with another large window looking out. The kitchen, gas stove, all appliances do stay. Also tile in here. It's gas forced heat and air conditioning. The microwave does stay, however, sometimes people don't like that style of microwave or whatever, so they bring their own. And then there's a nice pantry off of the kitchen, nice and large walk-in pantry. Lots of shelves, plenty of space. And then right off of the door going out to the garage and to come into the kitchen with all your groceries, is your laundry room. So it has good space in here, counter for folding or putting stuff on it. You got your cabinets for keeping your laundry materials, plus a coat closet with a closed door and then a little kind of shoe area. Can hang more things there. And there's the stairs going downstairs, which we'll look at after we're done with the main floor. So this is the kitchen, dining room, living room, your space as you live up here. Okay, so then we'll go to the right. We have a large master bedroom, ceiling fan, large window again, carpet in the master. This is a king size bed. So as you can see, plenty of space in here, room for side tables on both sides along with the king size bed. I have been told that the shelving units do stay. So if you love this, then it stays. If you don't, then you'll have to remove it. Bathroom, master bath. So vanity. Shower, nice big walk-in shower with 2 shower heads. Stool. Those shelves also stay. Big walk-in closet. Plenty of space in here. Carpet in here, tile in the shower area, and then a linen closet. And these windows are nice crankouts, Anderson windows. Moving towards the other side of the house, we have 1 bedroom. So there's 3 bedrooms upstairs and 2 baths. Carpet in all of the bedrooms. Across the way, another bedroom. Again, same Anderson windows. Good solid windows. Closets. The closets are nice size, have lights in them. Won't have a problem finding things. And then the other bathroom, main floor bath with a tub shower, stool, and like I said, vanity. So this house, like I said, it's just built wonderfully. It's nice and quiet in here, nice and sound, good insulation, has a vaulted ceiling in here, which kind of just opens up this room a little bit. The ceiling fan helps move that air around. But just really, I like the paint. It's painted well. You don't see a lot of chips or dings or anything like that. Aesthetically, it looks great. Going downstairs, carpet in the stairs. Nice wide staircase, so easy to get things down and up. Now, I said appliances stay, which they stay down here as well. So the fridge down here does stay, but a nice little bar area. Perfect for entertaining down here. You could have a pool table, a sitting area, living room, put a TV down here. All kinds of space in this area. Obviously, they're packing, getting ready to move. So all kinds of space in here. I'll try to stand over here in the corner so you can kind of judge how big this is. It's a good size. And then we have all kinds of storage in this house too. I love houses with storage. So this house has this little storage area down here. They've already have the shelves up, so you wouldn't have to mess with trying to do anything there. They did leave the floor concrete, which is really nice in a storage area. Don't have to worry about spilling something or whatever. This is your basement bathroom. Just a shower in here, stool, pedestal sink, tile again on your floor. We have over here off the bar. This is a 4-bedroom. So this is your 4th bedroom down here in the basement. And as you can see, daylight windows. So it's super nice in this room. Doesn't feel like you're in a basement. Doesn't have the window wells. Easy access to get out if you need to, but also brightens it up so much in here. This also is a large room. So not going to have any problems with furnishings in any of your bedrooms. They're all nice and big, all able to get anything you need to in and out. And also, as far as beds, you wouldn't have to worry, can I have a full size? Can I have a king size? They would all fit. This is a bonus room. I believe they used it as an office. No window, so can't really call it a bedroom, but plenty of space in here. You could use it for whatever you wanted. Exercise room, office, playroom, scrap room, reloading room, all kinds of options for this room, but no window, so we don't consider it a bedroom. Big closet, lots of storage space again for the closet. And then we'll go to the utility room. The utility room has our furnace, water heater, and also tons of storage. So I'm going to get to the furnace and the water heater in a second. But as you can see, all of this is storage. Tons and tons of storage in here. Plenty of storage. You won't have a problem with storage. Like I said, furnace. Nice big gas forced furnace. And then your water heater. It is not water on demand. It's just your regular water heater tank set up. And this is a storage tank for water. So you'll have all the water you could ever need. Yes, it's on a well. The well is 65 gallons a minute. So you should never run out of water. But there's a nice storage tank in here just in case. There's an injection pump as well to get things out if need be. And then there's a filtration system that is not hooked up, but if somebody ever wanted to hook up for water filtration, you have that. So if you have any extra questions on that, please ask, because there's always questions on how all of this stuff works. Also, your main breaker box is in here. So kind of a nice, everything's in the same spot. And they've lifted the water heater off the floor just because if there's a problem, if there's any, water leakage or whatever, everything's not in it. So that's our basement. Moving up and outside again, we're going to go to the garage and take a peek at that. Again, all appliances stay. That does include the washer and dryer. So washer, dryer, microwave, refrigerator, dishwasher, oven, stove, the refrigerator downstairs, and this refrigerator or freezer, out here. And there's another refrigerator over here in this stall. That one stays as well. So appliances all stay until we get to the other garage. Then there will be a disclaimer on that. But like I said, this is just a stall of the garage. They obviously park their mower and their side-by-side or their four-wheeler in here. No, those don't stay with the sale of the house. However, that's what they have parked in here, and it works wonderful for them. It's also heated, this area, not the entire garage, but this area. But if you were to leave this door open, as you can tell, this is all finished and done. So the heat would transfer out here and I'm sure it's plenty of heat for this area in the winter. There is a crawl space access up here for the attic. And we will go out to this other shop. Now this has one garage door. However, when you get into it, you will see the space. So yes, it has one garage door and it's a 24 by 36. So it seems like there would be more space in here to park more vehicles. I suppose you could if you wanted to shimmy, but as you can see, we have this additional space in here, which is awesome space. But this whole tool bench stays, the cabinets, all of this stuff stays. Also, attic entrance, which there's storage up there, water heater for out here. And no, none of this equipment stays. However, there is a bathroom out here. So this is a bonus. Bathroom, sink, another little water heater for this bathroom. And like I said, none of this equipment stays. This does not convey. But it's a great space. If you have some kind of hobby, if you have some kind of activity that you love to do and you just need an extra space for it, this would be that space. So it's out of the house. You don't have to worry about it. You can come out here. You don't have to pick up because you have company coming over or whatever. You can just go out here. This also has 2 little rooms to it. So storage rooms or whatever you wanted to have added with it. So a great space. None of this conveys, but awesome additional space for you to use for whatever you want. I know in Montana, a lot of people hunt. A lot of people like to process their own meat. Maybe that's a place that you want to do that. Just a great space. So from here, actually, I think what we're going to do is go to the backyard and sit out on the deck so you can see the view out there. And if there's any space that you want me to go back to and take a deeper look, we definitely can do that. I have covenants, I have well log, I have, which includes the water rights, I have septic permit, I have anything that you may have questions on. Hopefully I can get them answered or I have the information to answer them. Okay, backyard, like I said, the river is right back there along kind of that tree line. This yard is beautiful. They've kept it well. Big patio. Hot tub, I believe stays. Everything's negotiable, I guess. And this little, I guess I would call it a half wall here. They built it for hooks so that they can hang their towels and everything on. But also, what a great way to hide some things, right? You're hiding your air conditioner, you're hiding your electrical box, but also very easy access. So if you needed to get to it, you absolutely can. But also, aesthetically, it just looks beautiful. Looks like it was meant to be there for the purpose of the hot tub. Again, if you have any questions, you want to see something closer, you're not on this live, but you want to know more about it, you can always contact me via my phone number, 406-321-2170. So you can text me, call me, email me, go to our website, leave a message here on this Facebook, Messenger. I'm basically on every social media that you could ask for. So your septic system tanks are here. That's what those are. The well is out front. So you don't have to worry about, is my well and my septic close to each other? No, they are not. This is access to under the deck. Very well landscaped around it. There's no vegetation here, so you're not worried about something, up against your foundation. No vegetation up here. So very well landscaped to keep water intrusion away from the foundation, which is what you want to see. And again, on this side, same thing. Obviously a patio, so nothing around here for vegetation. Have a little bit of flowers planted here, but again, away from the foundation. So gravel, parking space out there. We can go out front again. We can go through the house again. Anybody wants something specific, just let me know. The siding is in very good condition. Like I said, this was built in 2006. One owner, he is a contractor, and he did build this house. Great night. Beautiful night. The crowds are perfect. So on this side, you have a neighbor here, a neighbor back here. Nobody's over here. That's like a county shop over there, so you don't have anybody over there. And really just really quiet around here. The wind's blowing a little bit, so I'm sorry if that picked up in the microphone. Inside, as you can tell, just super quiet. Forgot to flick on that light. Every closet has a light. Hi, Sarah. Bring a buyer. King size bed. Plenty of space on each side of the bed. It's a big room. Master. Double head shower. Tile throughout. Large walk-in closet. I'm just going through the house real quick again. We've already been through it. Can definitely go and rewatch it. If you're an agent, please bring a buyer. Washer and dryer, all appliances. Appliances in the garage stay. Big pantry, gas oven and stove. Down in the basement one more time. This stays. Nice bar area with water. We'll come over here, try to get a better view of how large this room is. You know, it's hard on video or pictures to see how large a room really is. But, you know, you can come to the house. We'll set up an appointment. We'll get you through. The bathroom downstairs. 3 bedrooms upstairs. 1 bedroom downstairs. The other room right here is a bonus room. Here's our bonus room. Again, office, fitness room, playroom, loading room. I mean, it's endless what you could use it for. Storage. Doesn't have a window, even though it has a closet, therefore it's not considered a bedroom. All recessed lights also. I don't know how well you can see that because of the glare, but all recessed lights throughout. So nice and clean throughout the main floor and basement ceilings. Again, this is the utility room, furnace, electrical box, storage, water storage tank, water heater, and tons of storage set up if you ever wanted to put a filtration system in. They do not have one, but it is set up for that. Carpet on all the floors down here, except for the little kitchen and the storage room and bathroom. Everything else is carpet in the basement. Up here we have tile throughout the kitchen, dining room, entryway. Bathrooms have tile, and then the bedrooms have carpet. And again, the recessed lights are throughout. The countertop is laminate. Higher counter here for a sit. They do not have stools around it, but definitely could because of the overhang. And again, carpet throughout. Recessed lights. Ceiling fans in all of the bedrooms. And then we'll at the front door. This little sidewalk, again, beautifully landscaped. They don't have things up against the foundation creating problems. they're all kind of away from the foundation, so you're not having vegetation right up against it. Rocks in here, their gutters go out and away, which is just what inspectors specifically like to see. So you're not going to have water infiltration into your basement. Not a lot of trees here. It just kind of gives it open. And I'm sorry if the wind is windy. I'll try to step into the garage and just do it from here. So you have your 3 stall garage. So you have 1, 2, and then 3 over there. As you go out, it's all gravel to the main road right here. This is the main road that goes, if you go down this road, you go into Reed Point. I don't know if you can see, there's cars up here on the interstate. So the interstate is easy access from Reed Point. Like I said, Reed Point is about an hour and a half away from Bozeman and probably about 40 minutes from Livingston, 20 minutes maybe to Big Timber. And then it's about 20 minutes to Columbus and about an hour, depending on where you're going in Billings, but about an hour away from Billings. So really it's a great location because you can go either direction and get to wherever you need to be pretty quick in Montana. And your access to the interstate is right in Reed Point this way, about a mile down the road, or you can go this way and there's another access to the interstate. I can't remember what that access is called. Also, if you go down this road for a little bit, if any of you have looked at Gray Cliff Mill or been to Gray Cliff Mill, that's down, you got to go down the road and then you'll kind of meet up to it and kind of follow the road a little bit. But that's where we're at here. It's a great location, beautiful views of you, as you've seen. I can't think of anything else to share, but if you have any questions, I'd sure love to answer them. Again, I'll just kind of show this off. Heated garage, 3rd stall. That door right there is to go out to the backyard. Like, we walked by it a few times, but I'll open it. So that's the door to the outside. Again, heated. This refrigerator also stays. All of these workbenches would stay. Water to the garage. It's a great thing if you ever need to wash your garage floor out because something got on it, or who knows. You just need water in your garage. And then again, the 24 by 36 shop. I'll show you. I hate to be out here in the wind because I know it's picking up on the microphone now. It's got pretty little bit more windy. But right here is the well. Again, 65 gallons a minute, which is a lot of water. That road right there is down to the neighbors. We'll go inside so we get out of this. There's a door up there to that attic area in the shop. So if you wanted to store something and you needed a little bit more space to store it, to get it up there besides this, you have that door. So that's 76 Valley View Road. If you're a buyer, come take a look. If you're an agent, bring your buyers. We'd love to have you. And the price on this one currently is $615,000. That is of, what is today? September 12th. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, questions, comments, give me a call, give me a shout out, and we'll talk to you soon. Love to sell you this house.